What's up, guys? So tonight we're gonna have a really short installment on guns. Just today, a little bit ago actually, I came across HR 1454, the Ghost Guns Are Guns Act. There are currently 88 co-sponsors. Most of them are Democrats as usual. Basically, what the bill does is it expands the definition of what a firearm currently legally is defined as. And how it does that is by expanding the definition of a firearm to include a number of kits and parts kits to be actually considered legally a firearm. Generally, why this is concerning is that we don't know exactly how broadly they're going to use this language. Are they going to restrict this to only include these buy, build, shoot kits, which recently the ATF actually rated a prominent 80% lower company over this very issue? Or are they just going to include any part that can be used to assemble a firearm? While we don't know what the outcome of this legislation will be, maybe it won't go anywhere. One thing that we do know is that on Joe Biden's website, his gun policy proposals include the overall sale of online guns, ammunition, and gun parts in general. Think about that. What if you wanted to buy a new muffler for your new WRX or Dodge SRT or Mitsubishi Evo or whatever kind of car you like? And you literally couldn't buy that part. You had to go down to the store and get a license for it, even though owning a car is not a right. And cars kill more people. Just to give an example, another thing that I really wanted to talk about is this idea that somehow people who are in favor of guns, who are pro Second Amendment, that unless the people who also like guns align with their ideology, align with conservatism in general, that we don't want those people to have guns. Well, let me tell you, I am a radical centrist. I am hashtag anti-tribe. And that is just not true. I work in the firearms industry. I have a federal firearms license. This is my livelihood. This is how I support my son with severe disabilities. This is such an important issue to me. Okay? Actually, if you want to get a left wing perspective on this, I would really highly recommend going over to Vosh's channel because just in the last few days, he did a stream on guns and he did a great job, a really nuanced take on this issue. And I highly recommend you checking it out because I'm sorry, there is just no argument for any further restrictions on firearms. Doesn't exist. But anyway, to reiterate on the point I was just getting at, us gun control, us non, sorry, I don't want to let that one slip. Us anti gun control folks, we want the most people to enjoy their God given rights, their rights given to them by the Creator as possible. And that includes, for many of us, people who have committed crimes in the past. If you've committed a non violent felony and you have paid your debt to society, I think you should get your gun rights back. I think you should have all your rights back. And I just want to show you guys a little clip of this really cool creator that I just found giving his take on a few recent Supreme Court cases that were trying to be heard by the Supreme Court. Let's see what he has to say. Give me just a second. All right, here we go. The guy's name's Reno May. See what he has to say.
The Supreme Court has once again proven that it is a complete waste of our time and energy. Does that mean that I am done paying attention to these court cases? And does that mean that I am no longer going to support organizations that continue to fight for our rights in the courts? No, absolutely not. I'm still going to continue to pay attention to these. I'm still going to support organizations like the Firearms Policy Coalition, Gun Owners of America, Second Amendment Foundation, CRPA, San Diego Gun Owners, all those good organizations that I enjoy helping in their continued fight to preserve our rights to keep and bear arms and maybe take something back. But it seems as if the Supreme Court has once again decided to not hear a Supreme Court case. This isn't necessarily surprising, seeing as the odds of how many court cases get presented to them versus how many they actually hear in a given year. But I was really hoping to see that maybe one of these court cases would be actually going through. For those of you that don't know, these three court cases that they denied were all about having nonviolent felons regain their rights to keep and bear arms, and the concept of should someone who committed a little bit of tax fraud be denied their rights to keep and bear arms. I don't know. That seems like pretty much the kind of offense that wouldn't make someone too dangerous to be out in public, right? But it seems like the Supreme Court has decided not to hear those. So, in
Fucking based, guys. Based. If you go out and commit a bunch of rapes or commit murder, it's like, yeah, we can have that discussion. Like, if you're a violent felon, maybe you shouldn't be able to have the right to own firearms again. But as someone who's made a ton of mistakes in his life, I would hate to pay for that mistake, pay for that misdeed, and during the time where I'm paying for it, I have nothing to look forward to. I can't look forward to earning my rights back and becoming a productive member of a society. Like the only thing I have to look forward to is if I made one mistake is becoming a second class citizen. I don't know, guys. And again, it's one of these really frustrating arguments. If you go back to my last video, you can hear in the debate panel that I'm responding to, this one dude, actual Jake, who was saying that, oh, yeah, Republicans, they're only in favor of gun rights unless until like left wingers want guns or Antifa wants guns. It's like, dude, no. Like, first of all, not all people who are in favor of retaining their Second Amendment rights are staunch Republicans, are like big fans doing fucking backflips over the GOP. That is just not the reality. Nor is it that we're all big fans of the NRA. These are two stereotypes. I thought we were against stereotyping on the left. Weird. Maybe we should be a little bit more charitable and drop some more of the tribalism. Like I said earlier, I am anti-tribe. If you watch this video, thank you so much. I'm not going to drag it out anymore. This is just something I wanted to throw together tonight. There will be more long form videos to come in the future, short form videos. As I get better at this, as I get better at talking in front of the camera, you watch this, please give me a like, give me a comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. If you have gotten this far, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your time and I respect it. Thank you so much. This is Nays. Have a great night. God bless you and yours.